Good evening. This is Fred Hadley reporting live from the parking lot of Exeter B, I guess we're in, where there's a whole bunch of fire engines here. Apparently there's been a building fire. The air is very heavy with smoke. Right now it's 8:30 on December 19th. You know where the fire was?
On the third floor.
This building here?
This building.
Thank you. Was anybody hurt?
I don't know.
I was taken by ambulance.
Say again?
We don't know.
The person who lived there was taken by
I
ambulance.
don't think so. Nobody
Thank you.
They said the fire was in the kitchen and they put it out.
Oh, what we've got from one of the eyewitnesses that somebody was taken away by ambulance. As you can see, they have a extending ladder out from the fire truck to the building. This is Exeter B in Century Village, Cornwall. What happened? You know anything?
No.
So apparently we're at the scene. The fire looks like it was on the third floor of Exeter B. And there's a lot of equipment here. We're just getting on the scene here, so we're not really sure what's going on, but we heard that one was already transported to the hospital. In case you're just joining us, this is Fred Hadley reporting live from Exeter B, as in boy, and Century Village, Boca Raton. We're at the scene of looks like a multi-alarm fire. Jeff, is that you? Come over here. Do you know anything about the fire?
Just got here.
Oh, just got here. Okay. I want to thank Jeff for phoning it in. Mo phoned it in. And Joel also phoned it in.
Huh?
Now, see if we can get a bird's eye view of what's going on. Get up to the fourth floor. So we're on the fourth floor now. See if we can get a bird's eye view. Don't seem to be any emergency personnel on this floor. The air is very thick. The smoke A lot of fire rescue vehicles here.
What's the number of this unit? 3032.
So the fire was in unit 3032, which is directly above, below 4032. And we're directly above the fire unit, which apparently has been brought under control.
Oh,
Hi,
how you doing, sir?
very good, sir. See if we can get a little better angle maybe from the stairwell. If you're just joining us, we're reporting live from Exeter B. We're at the scene of a multi-alarm fire in unit 3032. This is Fred Hadley reporting for the Village Sentry over Facebook. So it would appear that the fire has been brought under control. We were told by a bystander that one has been transported to the hospital, I guess. Don't know the extent of the injuries or the identity of the injured. We will be making a request of the Fire Rescue Information Office. So we ought to get information in time for the Village Sentry tomorrow. And once again, we're in Exeter B as in boy, and there was apparently a fire. We do not know which room or the origin. There doesn't seem to be any blackening or smoke at the catwalk or over the door, so we have to assume the fire may have been in the kitchen or in the back room. It sure smells like there's been a fire around here. And as you can see, just about every piece of fire equipment in the neighborhood has come out. Some have already left. these units are fairly fireproof in that since its inception, I don't believe a fire has ever crossed over from one unit to another. The sidewalls are made of concrete block, so they're pretty fire resistant. Century Village Boca has 5,712 units. We're a condominium. There are 105 buildings that are either 4-story, like the one we're in now, or the so-called garden or low-rise, which are 3-story. This is a 4-story building. So, as you can see, it's unit 3032. And the firemen seem to be going in and out of the unit. Now they're looking in the next door unit because they want to make sure there's no crossover. So what we know is that one person was transported, which usually means some kind of injury. We don't know the extent of the injury, whether they're dead, alive, alert, unconscious. Just heard a rumor that one was taken away by a bystander, meaning the bystander told us, and presumably fire rescue took them away. So they seem to be checking the adjacent unit, which would be 3031. Lots of equipment out here. Looks like ladder 57. I don't even know where that one is. 53, of course, right behind it, is right next to Century Village.
Where's your apartment, sir?
Mine apartment? It's in Cornwall.
So why are you here?
I'm a reporter. I work for the Village Century and I do local spot reporting.
Well, I don't want you to get hurt, sir. Can I please have you downstairs?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Okay, we've been officially chased from the scene. So, of course, we're going to comply. There really isn't too much more going on here. Anybody know about the injury or who was taken away? Oh no, somebody told me that one was transported. So I'd say they're wrapping up this operation at this point. Nobody seems to know too much. The only thing we've heard, yet unconfirmed, is that one was transported. I guess somebody saw somebody being put into a fire rescue ambulance. But we don't have any confirmation. You can't ask the firefighters. They'll never tell you on the scene, and they're not allowed to. Has to be given out by the Palm Beach County Fire Rescue Information Officer, and we're in regular contact with them. So anybody hear anything? Anybody know anything? Nothing, huh? All right.
Should be on Friday.
It's on live right now on Facebook. It'll be in tomorrow's paper.
Just so maybe they what?
Boy, it sure looks like Christmas came early with all these flashing lights. Well, the smell of smoke is no longer as pervasive as when I arrived on the scene. And now they're removing the aerial ladder. So I think we'll end this video about now. There doesn't seem to be too much happening. Looks like their work is done. The fire was brought under control well before we got on the scene. All we've heard is one eyewitness say that one was transported, presumably to the local hospital. We don't know. We'll get a report tomorrow from the information office, and we'll let you know in the Village Century. So thanks very much for tuning in. This has been Fred Hadley for the Village Century, and we're reporting live in Exeter B, as in boy. And there's the official letter of the building. And if you like this video, give us a like below. If you have any questions or comments, we try to address all of them in the comments section. So thank you very much again. Fred Hadley live over Facebook. Thank you. Good night. Be safe. And please, no candles during the holidays unless they're battery operated. That's one of the leading causes of fire, open flames, candles, flammable materials. We did have a fatality a number of years ago involving a guy who set himself on fire. I think it had something to do with candles. And he survived a couple of days with painful burns before succumbing to his injuries. Might have even been in Exeter. I'm not sure whether. Pretty sure it's either Exeter or Guilford. One of those. Okay, this is Fred Hadley wishing you good night. Please be very safe with your decorations, your electricity. If you have any e-bikes, hope you know about the danger of e-bikes. Our Cornwall Association is still trying to decide on how to handle the e-bike question, about whether they should be allowed in the buildings. And as most of you know, there have been a big cause of fires in New York City. There was one up in Jupiter, not too far from Century Village, a few months ago, that resulted in the total destruction of a home. Fortunately, the occupants and the dogs all made it out safely. But these e-bikes can go up in an explosive way and set fire to your furnishings, and if you happen to be in the apartment, you could get burned or die. So be very careful with all of these electronic bicycles, scooters, skateboards, and the like. Thank you for watching. Fred Hadley Live over Facebook.